Going live? Okay. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to play the button. Okay, here. There we go. Ready? Mm-hmm. Hello. Okay.
Hi.
My name is Tom.
And I'm Heather.
And you're sitting at the Couples Table.
The Couples Table is a live stream podcast here on my channel where Tom and I talk about, what was it again?
Hello. It's a live stream weekly podcast.
Yes.
As long from...
Okay, hold on. The Couples Table is a
now.
weekly live stream podcast where we join us for better or worse.
Sometimes worse. In sickness and in health.
Richer or poor.
As long as we both shall live.
I don't know what happened.
It's fine.
We're thrown off. The time.
The time is slightly different today. Everything is it's
a whole
up is down,
situation.
Left is right. It's a whole thing. Let me just double check our stream.
In sickness and in health.
Okay, cool.
Sounds far away.
Are we not using? Oh, why are we using a MacBook Pro microphone?
See?
That's not the thing. Here we go.
Wait, try again. Verify.
Now it should sound significantly better. Let me just double check our. Let's see. We were gonna wait for that. Okay. Oops.
Oh.
We're waiting just to make sure our audios are good. Okay, cool. Are we not using? Oh, we're using a There we
go.
Beautiful. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. We just want to make sure we're a two-person show here, plus 2 dogs. Thank you. And we just want to make sure that everything is sounding good.
How are we doing? It's a rough start.
It's fine. We are good. There's a weird low hum. I'm guessing that was.
Are we good now? Wait,
before.
Where's the chat? The eCam chat is not as updated as the other chat. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Okay, cool. All right, we're here.
Yes, let's get started.
Let's get started with the 20th episode of the Couples Table. So today we're going to be talking about
misconceptions.
We are going to be talking about misconceptions. But before we dive into that, on our Discord server, Jessica, who is going to be here maybe, longtime community member of the Couples Table, she brought up, actually let me pull it up, because I thought it was worth discussing at the very beginning since it's not really what we had originally talked about. But we talked about this kind of on Twitter also.
I bet you I could find an example of it because it's YouTube related.
How do you all feel about the updated YouTube terms of service? I've seen a bit of talk about it and how it might negatively impact smaller channels.
Right.
How do we feel about it, Tom?
So what is the update here?
Tom sounds lower than Heather.
What is the update here that we're talking about? I can put it on screen in about 2 seconds. And then here we go. So this is what we are referring to.
Did you just cover me?
I didn't mean to cover you on purpose. I'll put it right here. So yesterday, YouTube released 3 updates to their terms of service. And sorry, we're having audio issues. I can't solve them. So it is what it is. And YouTube was dealing with. Can you explain?
So basically, the YouTube terms of service updated, and the only takeaway. Okay, let me explain the background from where I'm coming from. YouTube changes all the time. They put out. I think it changes often, but every now and then they send out like an official email that's like, "Hey, we've updated our terms of service." And there could be some kind of, significant impact to the creators, which is why we're sending you an email about it. And for this one, it seemed like the takeaway was that YouTube was going to be able to monetize, like put ads on videos, even though you're not part of the YouTube Partner Program. So traditionally, if you want to, like one of the ways to monetize off your YouTube channel is to become part of the YouTube Partner Program. You need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time in a 365-day period. You, I think, just apply for the program. They approve you. And as long as you're creating ad-friendly content, YouTube will put ads on your video. You have no control over what kind of ads go on your video. Actually, I think you do have control of what can't go on your video. So I turned off political ads. You're welcome.
I didn't realize you could do that.
But you can't pick like, what companies or anything like that, but you can kind of select categories. Anyway, YouTube puts the ads and you get a kickback off of, the ads that are playing on your video. But with this new update, it looks like even if you do not qualify for the partner program yet because you have less than 1,000 subscribers or you're a relatively new channel, YouTube can still put ads on your video and you see none of that revenue at all. And I think, my impression of any update that YouTube does, it's always a negative backlash from the entire creator community. It's always like, oh, YouTube is here to screw us over. They don't care about creators and all of that. And I, for the most part, have always disagreed with that reaction, just because to me, I consider YouTube a godsend. Like, the fact that this platform even exists is an insane privilege that I can't believe we don't pay for at all. As a business owner, I can't tell you how many subscriptions I have, from my website to the, Calendly, which I use to schedule my consultations, to the membership platform that we use to run our mastermind, to even the way that I take payments online. Like, I have to pay, even if it's $10-15 a month, I have to pay for all of these things. And the biggest way, the biggest aspect of my business, I do not pay for, because it's YouTube. And the fact that it's free, like, especially as a business owner, I know that they're thinking organizationally in a very profit-driven way. You'd be an idiot not to think that way. And, there's I'm not happy about it, of course, but I'm also not like, oh my God, they don't care. The fact that we're not paying is insane. Like, it'll always come back down to that. Tom was talking about this earlier. He was saying something like, I would have hated if I had 800 subscribers and YouTube was going to put ads on my video. Like, you would have hated that.
Yeah. I have very strong feelings about ads on videos. And as something is wrong with my microphone, but as a small creator, I wouldn't have wanted ads on my video. And YouTube has always done the thing where they'll put ads up like on the screen if you're watching on desktop, but not on the video, not skippable ads. And I thought that was really important, because I wouldn't want ads on my video. I don't know if they don't say, which means it could potentially extend to like mid-roll ads and things, which I just hate. And, it doesn't matter if you're in the partner program or not. If you're actively choosing not to have ads on your channel, I don't like that the platform could just override that. And especially then if you're not getting any money out of it. So if you're part of the partner program, this is just more incentive to put ads on your videos so you get the revenue instead of somebody else getting the revenue. But if you're not part of the partner program, it's just like, it's one of those things where it doesn't matter. People are just going to accept the fact that there's ads on the videos now and move on. But like, I wish you're thinking holistically, the viewer experience that you want to create. But see, even for that, for me, it comes down to, well, don't use YouTube. Use like literally for my webinar for my business. I straight up opted to host my webinar on Wistia. That was a very conscious decision because I didn't want any ads to pop up on my freaking webinar. I didn't want any autoplay to pop up. I didn't want the YouTube experience on my webinar, so I hosted it on Wistia. And Wistia has the opposite model where you pay for hosting. So it's almost like Vimeo.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how Vimeo works. I haven't been on that thing forever.
Remember Vimeo?
Basically, you have 3 free videos on Wistia, and then I think after that you have to pay for like, more. If you want to upload more videos, you have to pay for it. So as a creator, you are paying to use their platform, for them to host it, for them to, it's a very clean experience, but you miss out on the YouTube community that is the YouTube community. So I'm curious to see what all of you guys have.
Yeah, let's see. If we can
first of all, what's up with your mic, babe?
I have no idea. It's very frustrating. I can't figure it out. Let me just point out, going from work to work meetings to this is really hard. I don't know.
Why don't you use your Shure?
Well, yeah, I'll try, but I don't know what it is. So, okay,
I'm gonna peek into the comments.
Yeah,
I was just doing that to kind of kill time so Tom could fix his mic. So let me see.
This is a brand new mic cable, so it shouldn't be the
Happy to
cable.
catch this. Tom sounds lower than Heather. There's something weird. Hi, Sarah. Hello, Andy's Music. Hello, Xavier. Hi, Heather and Tom. Hi, Daniel. He's obviously farther from the mic, Aaron. That's the issue. Hi, Philip.
Now I can be really close to the microphone.
I wouldn't say you don't pay. You literally pay with your time and talent, and they compensate you or don't depending on how successfully you do it. I wouldn't say you don't pay.
So when you're saying you don't pay to use the platform, I mean, because that is what it comes down to, is you're providing the content for them to monetize on at that point. They would have nothing to run their ads on if you weren't putting your video.
But see, that's
there.
like the foundational business model, you know? So like Wistia doesn't, it can't take that approach because it doesn't have like a...
Right. But the tricky part with that, though, is nobody is like searching for videos on Wistia. It's a hosting thing. Like you had a specific thing for a specific audience and you needed hosting so you can use that. But no one's going to like log on to Wistia on their lunch break.
So this is why I don't complain when there's updates like this, because if you have a problem with it, you move off platform and deal with the other, pros and cons of other video hosting platforms. It's the same thing with, why I chose to host my online course on Teachable and Podia. Now I'm with Podia. It used to be on Teachable, but I could have gone with something like Udemy or Skillshare or, I forgot what the other big ones are, but another online course platform that has a marketplace built into it. So you go to like udemy.com and search for YouTube courses, and then mine is like the one of many that pop up. But I don't want to take that approach because for a variety of reasons. And instead, I chose to go with a platform where there is no marketplace and you're in charge of all the marketing. But they create this, beautifully, awesomely designed experience for the student and for the creator of the course. So it's just like, I don't know. It's weird because I read the reactions. It's like, oh, YouTube's trying to screw us over and all these things. It's like, it's like, just, I don't know. It's like, don't be on YouTube. I don't understand. Like, literally, it's free for you. So no one's forcing you to use it.
It's
like,
the best advertisement for YouTube Premium ever.
Yeah, like just get YouTube Premium. Like none of this would even matter if everyone just signed up and paid the same amount that they pay for Netflix and all these other subscription things that you probably spend more time on.
Yeah, I bought YouTube Premium, I don't know, like at the end of summer or something. It's so nice. There's just no ads anywhere at all. And for work, it's amazing. When I play YouTube videos during class, we don't have to sit through ads anymore. Like, it's so good.
All right, Jessica Norton's here. James and Mark is here. Andrew Baker is here. Okay, all you guys are here.
All
this
the
is
peeps.
Awesome. Let's see. I suppose in each platform, you need to identify who the customer is. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, YouTube isn't perfect, but it is so powerful. It's the most powerful platform out of all of them, in my opinion. And it's free for the user. So, like, I can never complain. Like, it's free for the user and the creator. And, like, I don't know. It's very cool.
I agree.
Like, I'm always going to take that stance. Okay. How much is YouTube Premium?
That's like $15 a month. But then if you want to add...
you get a family
you can get a family plan. It's like $21 a month or something. And then I don't know, 3 or 5 people or something. It's great. It's worth it.
Oh yeah. You can never go back. Like once you get it, I can't even imagine.
Yeah. Because sometimes I'll accidentally be logged out, or I'll be on like a different account or something, and I'll click on a video and I'm like, what? Oh no, it's happening. Like
I can't believe more people aren't.
And it's sad because when I put ads on my YouTube channel, that was a big decision because I dislike the experience so much.
You held off for so long.
And I held off till I said that it would be what I called a life-changing amount of money, which, like, obviously if ads are going to make $100,000 a month on your channel, that's a no-brainer. If they're making $100 a month, to me, that was a no-brainer to say no. And it wasn't until the start of this year, 2020, that I started putting ads on my channel, just skippable ads before the videos and after the videos. So nothing too crazy. And a big part of that was kind of sad because the discussions I was having with everyone was like, well, we're just used to ads being on the platform. And that just means
they don't even notice.
Yeah, they don't even notice it. And I was like, okay, so I can contribute to the problem and it doesn't matter because it's like everyone just used to being treated this way. So it doesn't matter if you do it or not. And that is what it is.
All right. So we're going to segue into the topic of the show, which I'm excited about. And we do have a link if you guys want to join us, because we'd love to have you on the stream. So we've done a call-in show before. I said we would do a call-in show every 9th episode. We're just going to kind of do it when when we're ready and we have a good topic. So today is going to be a call-in show. If you guys want to call in, we'll drop the
call
link.
in, what do we mean?
Yeah, you're going to pop up on the stream. So basically, like where I am on the stream, your video is going to pop up. You don't have to show your camera if you don't want to. If you just want to talk, you can do that too. But today, I don't even know how we thought about this.
We thought about it in a political context originally.
Which it doesn't have, it could be anything, but I am, because of the discourse and the climate of, I don't even know, online chatter and issues that are happening in the world. There's a lot of division and a lot of labeling, which is kind of why we brought up talking about this topic in the first place. But it kind of led me to thinking like, okay, even when, female gaming was like unpopular 15 years ago and I was getting, ish for it, it's not so much anymore. But I always thought, I've told you guys this before. I was getting labeled as like, oh, go eat your burritos because you're a female gamer, so that means you're like huge or whatever. So I was so basically Sorry. I was just thinking like, I don't know, I really appreciate when people are willing to have an open mind. Finley, I don't know what is up with our house right now, but Finley's like screaming out there. I always really appreciate when people take an open mind when they meet somebody. And I always believe like I can never let go of this belief of, regardless of how different you are from me, I really truly believe that we can at least start off on common ground and have mutual respect for each other. I will always believe that. It is a value I refuse to let go of, and I don't care if that makes me, naive or whatever, but I always believe that. But I think the reason why I wanted to talk about misconceptions that people may have about a group you identify with is because I hope that we can kind of better understand each other. And even though we may be different or disagree on certain things, I would hope that we can still connect and have a conversation without what? Like yuckiness. Does that make sense?
Yes. I don't know what is happening with our audio. This is just a nightmare for me.
Tom is so distracted by it.
Yeah.
Do you want to fix it?
It's broken. I don't know what's wrong. I'm also just tired, but I've been trying to pay attention as much as I can.
I know.
I've just decided we're not going to do the audio version of this week, so we're just going to keep it.
Okay.
This is stream. Because I can't get anything working right, and I don't know why. And I've switched everything out, and I don't know. It sounds terrible, but
let me see. Hold on, guys.
It's
very uneven. We're trying to keep the show going on.
You sound
hello?
perfect.
Oh, I sound great.
I sound really weird and like tinny and off and low, and I've tried everything and I can't get it to work, so I don't know.
Wait, talk.
Hello, hello, hello. This is me talking. Hello, hello, hello.
I mean, you sound.
I don't know. I've just been going
away
with it as much as I can, but I'm like breathing in the microphone.
Let me take this thing off.
It sounded worse without it.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm trying my best. I don't know. I don't know. We could try a different mic, but
why don't you use that one? Leave the audio. We can hear fine. There you go.
All right.
Thanks, Ron.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna keep going here. Okay.
Switch my mic here.
Not that me watching my own videos is a strategy I would use to earn income off of ads, but what happens if I'm a premium user and I watch my own videos?
It doesn't matter. If you're a premium user and somebody watches a video, you get a cut of the premium like subscription.
Oh, there
so
you go.
it kind of evens out basically. Even in your analytics, you can see how much revenue you've earned from YouTube Premium subscribers specifically.
Ron says he's not prepared. That's fine. I've had to put on a hat if I do. I had no work meetings today. Can't the call be over Discord? Tom's determined to fix the mic. Oh, you guys are so funny. Finley knows about it. Did you guys hear Finley squeak?
They were just fighting out there.
Yeah, they were just
But it sounded like he was, I don't know, like the Christmas trees out there. I don't know if he was getting like squished or something.
Okay, I actually got the new rules yesterday in my email. Okay, pod mic broke. There goes the new video.
I know. I was like, I just made a video. I don't know what it is, but I've tried everything.
We gotta be on the same level. I'm sorry.
I kind of just want to call it.
Really?
I do. Because I'm a little perturbed.
Oh, but
I'm trying, but I'm having a real hard time. I've also been in online meetings for almost 12 hours.
Okay. Okay, guys. So okay. How do I explain this? I feel like maybe we should postpone. Do you want to try doing this tomorrow?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, we could just hang out with. I can hang out with everybody for a little bit.
Sure,
then,
that'd be great.
Okay.
Because I'm stressed.
I can see it.
Okay.
See it. Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do to help
No,
you?
I just need to not be here at the moment because I'm stressed.
Oh. I love you.
Oh.
So it's just me and you guys. Do I sound okay? Hello? Okay, I sound okay. Now I feel like you when I left your stream. Okay, guys, so here's what's gonna happen. I could tell when Tom is kind of at his limit. It's been a really long day. It's been a super long week. It's been Tom's just been stressed chronically and hasn't stopped being stressed for a very long time. He has a very hard thing to do this weekend that I'm sure he's dreading, which is I don't even know if he'd be okay with me sharing this, but he has to like go through his dad's things this weekend, which is going to be very hard for him. Plus, with COVID cases increasing, he's not really comfortable leaving the house. On top of that, school's been stressful. So even though I just went on that whole, intro, I think we're just going to have to save it for another episode, either tomorrow if Tom's feeling up for it, but if not, we'll do it next week. And right now, I'll just hang out with you guys. I've had a pretty chill day, so I feel bad. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Tom needs a beer. Yeah, Tom doesn't drink. So, I really don't know what Tom needs. And to be honest, guys, like literally there's like couples table episodes called Tom is Stressed Out. And I've talked about how to be supportive as a partner. And, I've tried really hard. I'm a solution oriented person. So I initially came at this whole thing with like, oh, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. And then we had the episode of him being stressed out. And he was like, I just need someone to tell me that this sucks or whatever. So I tried to be a good listener, but at the end of the day, it's like, sometimes you're just going to be stressed and there's nothing that's like going to fix anything, and that's fine. So, but he's like really stressed out. I don't know. I feel bad. Let's see. Let Tom go out his head under what towel? Tom. This is really. Now you hit the wah sound on the Procaster. Oh, yeah. It's like all the way over there, though. You don't need to explain. How about tell us something about you we don't know? Jessica, oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay. Are you okay? I'm having a great time. There's no pressure here, babe. I love you. Take it easy. Just be a viewer. Go interact in the comments.
No,
Go take a shower. God, it's fine. Like, there's seriously no pressure or anything. Tom wants to come back.
I just want to.
What do you want to do, babe? Talk it out with me. You look like you're gonna cry. Do you want me to sign off? Is that what it is?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'll just go.
You want to talk?
No.
Okay. Have you tested the people pop onto the chat feature yet? People pop onto the chat. Like in eCam? Sorry to hear of the troubles. Thanks for being a supportige. Aubrey, I'll call you after this, yeah? Let's see. Oh, supportive. I thought that was a word I didn't know. Oh, man. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Well, first, let me tell you something that you might not know about me, because that's what Ron said. And then I'm just going to drop the link to join the stream and just see who the heck joins. Let's see. What's something that you don't know about me? James, maybe you can help me with this because you've known me for like half my life. So yeah, I used to be a hip hop dancer. Let's see. I'm Filipino. I was pre-med in college until I saw a C-section and fainted. Let's see. I love to sing in the car. I absolutely love video games. It's probably my favorite thing to do. Second favorite thing to do is probably reading. Let's see. I want to write a book someday. I'm relatively active in the community. I was chair of our local Chamber of Commerce last year, which I'm very proud of. I don't know. I'm currently reading Limitless by Jim Quick, which is super good, and also A Promised Land by Barack Obama, which is also, well, actually, I'm listening to that one. I'm reading Limitless by Jim Quick, which is really good. It was Tom and I's 6-month wedding anniversary yesterday. It's been 6 months of wedded quarantine bliss. Okay, let's see. No talking for Tom, 1 year. I don't know what that means, but it sounds terrible. Let's see. Andrew says, join the Discord. Yeah, the link to our Discord server is in the description. We've updated our description, so it's in the description of the video. You can join our Discord server. It's fun. Let's see. What's your favorite book? God, that's a good one. I don't know if I have a favorite. I used to have a favorite, but I reread it and I was like, it's not my favorite anymore. I really liked Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. I come back to that one a lot. Essentialism by Greg McKeown. Really, really good too. Oh, probably the one from 2020 that was like life-changing was Getting Things Done by David Allen. I have to reread that one again, but I really wish I had read that 10 years ago because it's so good. Amazing. Let's see. Happy anniversary. Hi, Carissa. Your webinar was so good. We need to tell everybody in this chat about it because it was so good. Let's see. Oh, the audiobook is so good, Ron. It's so good. Congrats on 6 months. Let's see. I can so see an entire Barnes & Noble row by Heather Ramirez. Oh, man. I would love to have a shelf. I applied for a job at Barnes & Noble. So I was always told, like, you have to be pre-med. You have to be a doctor. Like, all growing up, that's the only thing that I knew. But when I would fantasize about, like, okay, if you could be whatever you wanted, like what you actually could do regardless of like pay or benefits or lifestyle or anything, the one thing I always came down to was a librarian. Like I wanted to be like in control of a library. And that, like, I've always had a fascination with books. Probably it started when I saw Beauty and the Beast, which is like totally my favorite movie because Belle is a badass and like loves reading. And I always wanted to like dance through the shelves and be like, yeah, books. So, yeah, I wanted to work at Barnes & Noble. I also wanted to work at GameStop. I didn't end up getting those jobs, but one day I will have a Twitch video game channel and perhaps a reading channel where I'll just read to people. Okay, look who's back. Are you okay?
You know how hard it is to like, okay, I'll go take a break, and then the whole house is just echoing.
Are you okay?
Yes, it's not the stream. It's I am on like an emotional edge.
I know you are.
And I have been for months.
Do you want to let it out?
Sure, why not? We could just go into it doesn't take much to like unravel. And this week, oh my God, the amount of meetings, and we just came from a meeting that was like not my ideal situation, and I just and it's a little tricky. And I don't know, I know people we know watch this, and I don't want to speak out of line or anything, but I'm stressed. To be totally honest with you, I would actually like to take like a medical stress leave from my job. But I can't, because then I wouldn't be able to do like the stuff I do on the side ethically or legally. So I'm just sort of stuck, and it's really tough.
I love you so much.
Well, I was just enjoying listening to you talk, so you can ignore me and go back to this, because it was a very enjoyable like stream to just listen to you answer the questions.
Such a, like,
it was great. It reminded me of the old happy hours. So
I'm sorry, I'm such a dork.
Please keep going.
No, I feel like, let's see if we can help you.
I don't think anyone can help me.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, there's nothing, no one needs to hear Tom complain, but it's just.
Oh, come now.
I am just a little bit stressed.
I mean.
Which is my normal state of being.
No, it's not. Okay, you know what? I'm reading Limitless by Jim Quick, and that is a limiting belief. And if you say that is your, true. Even if you're just joking about it, then you start to believe it, and that's not a good thing.
That's true. This
is abnormal, and I understand. I understand, and it sucks, Tom.
Thank you. What I can say is that it's not abnormal, but what's abnormal is for the inside to show on the outside.
I hope you know that you are doing such a good job.
I am doing the best I can, but I know.
I'm sure your students, your colleagues, even, your wife, your friends.
I know.
The viewers, your subscribers, like everyone who interacts with you would say that you are doing an absolute amazing job.
Thank you.
I know that doesn't take away the stress, but I want you to acknowledge, I want you to know that.
Well, I appreciate that. So I was thoroughly enjoying just the conversation you were leading.
Oh, is that what you just want me to go back to that?
I'm just happy being here for that. We don't have to talk about me.
Okay, well, let me peek back in here. Okay. Let's see. Jessica, very important question. PS5 or Xbox X? See, it is called Xbox X.
So we don't have either, but if we were to get one, don't say it. Imagine we were going to go right now and get one. Which one would it be? On the count of 3, we should say the one that we would want.
I know how this is going to go, but okay.
Okay. I don't know how this is going to go.
I know.
Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, PS5.
PlayStation. Oh. Nice. I thought you were going to say Xbox.
Why?
I don't know. You just seem more of like an Xbox kind of dude.
Well, because I got the Xbox 360 back when that was the one to come out. I got that for GTA 5, but I think since I had a PS2 for San Andreas. That's the reason I got the PS2. And then I got the 360 for GTA 5. And the 360 was fun, but watching you play Persona on the PS4 really kind of made me like the PlayStation. And I actually like this is really dumb because it has no effect on this. I like the design of the PS5 better than the Xbox.
A lot of people have.
A lot of people don't, and I really think it looks cool.
Yeah, I have no preference right now. I need to wait for like the games.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't. That's why I never.
Because if I had it my way, I'd just get both.
I never really get consoles when they first come out because I never know like
the PS5 thing.
The what?
She said that's what she wanted. So
well, there you go. So it's all three of us now.
Okay. Before we continue, we only talk about what you want to talk about, okay?
This is fine.
I know, but we're going to go from like video games to therapy. So if you're not okay with that, just tell me, okay?
Sure.
First of all, Tom, James says, how do you normally cope with stress? What do you do to de-stress?
I get a migraine and then which surprisingly actually has been
So here's what
time.
I've done in 2020. I have tried, because the world is like the craziest. This is the craziest world I have lived in my lifetime, hands down. Okay, between the pandemic, a crazy election that's like kind of still going, and just the whole world turned upside down. Like everything, nothing is normal about this world right now. I was like, I have to be proactive about my stress. I have to. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to go crazy. Everything I used to do to de-stress, I cannot do anymore. I mean, I would just go, I'm going to go get a massage. I'll drop everything and go. I'll go get my nails done. I'll go to Barnes and Noble and just walk through the shelves. I'll go eat out somewhere. I'll go to a park or go on a hike or whatever. And back when I lived in Long Beach, I was telling Tom this, like I would just go skateboarding. Like I'd go immediately I could just skateboard to the beach, to the ocean, because I was like a mile away from it. I'd walk down 2nd Street, which is like a, mini downtown that was just 1 block away from my apartment. And just, I loved being around people and commotion and restaurants and bars. Like even if I wasn't,
everything that doesn't exist now.
Yeah. Like even if I wasn't a customer, I was just walking among it. It was nice. Like I liked to do that. I love people watching. It was I can't do any of that. So I just, like a big thing that I started doing was listening to people that I admire, reading books from people that are thinkers and, motivators, and seeing these tried and true methods for taking control of your life and trying to be more organized and trying to, put these like habits in place so that you could kind of adapt better. And so one of those things I did was I, started daily journaling, and that really helped because it allowed me to take stock of how I was feeling. Because if I don't write how I'm feeling, I can never go look back and reflect on it. And then I don't know why I felt the way I did. Is it because of an external circumstance? Is it like an internal circumstance? Like I don't know. So I need to be able to write it down and then look back and reflect. And yeah, that was the biggest thing, really, journaling. And then I have a motivation book. I feel like I just talked about this. Where did I talk? Oh, it was on Bob's stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a book of like when I write in it when I'm super motivated. So when I'm not motivated, I read it, and it's very customized to me. Like in that motivation book I had Tom write down what he thinks my greatest strengths are. I wrote down what I think my greatest strengths are. So it's like if I'm feeling just low and I'm like, oh, I suck at everything, I just open up the book and there's evidence literally evidence that I cannot argue with, because I trust Tom. I know he wouldn't write down something that I'm not good at, and everything he would write is legit, right? So yeah, there's a lot of things. What do you do to de-stress, Tom?
I could use help, but the drums are very fun. The drum
I
set
could
that's in
use
here
help.
those are great. Stuff that's like not connected to work in any way is great. This past year, at least during quarantine, I got back into reading a lot more, which is awesome. I bought a Kindle like 6 years ago, and I still have the same one, even though they've come out with like newer ones, because Kindle lasts forever. Even though the battery like doesn't last as long as it used to, you can still like 3 weeks on a charge. And I love it because it has a dictionary. When I was in college in my English program, one of my professors, like he bought every student in like the English department a dictionary, because his thing was like, you should always read with a dictionary so you can look up any words you don't understand. Otherwise, you're just reading through, you see a word you don't understand, just kind of gloss over it, and you're just missing out on meaning. And that is great, but it's also super tedious. And the Kindle, you just hold down on the word and then the definition pops up, or even like a Wikipedia entry if it's not a dictionary word, which is awesome. So I typically read a lot of nonfiction, which I really like, but I've been trying to like dive more into fiction, which has been really fun because it's like, once you get into it, you get into it. So that's been very great. Like I look forward to that every day.
Today will be my 85th day in a row of exercising consecutively.
It's pretty good.
85 days in a row.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I feel very
Let me
proud of
tell
that.
you, there's days when she really, really doesn't want to, and she still does. And then she doesn't even phone it in because she's like, okay, I'll do 30 minutes. And then it's literally like 100 minutes later. And I'm like, you're still going. Okay.
Yeah.
Like there was one day you were like, I don't even want to exercise today. So blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, I'm going to go play the drums. You go exercise. So I went and played the drums as long as I wanted to play, stopped playing the drums, which I'm usually like tired. So I like recovered, took a shower, got like ready for bed, brushed my teeth, or had a snack, brushed my teeth, and you were still going.
I know.
What is this?
Because you know what? In 2020, I'm not exercising to like lose weight or to look a certain way. Like I threw all those goals out the window. Really what it is building grit. Because I want to be able to set a goal, to prioritize something, and to work on it even when I don't feel like doing it. Because when you don't feel like doing something that contributes to a goal, that's when you're going to see progress. I believe that. So that's why I just still do it. And now I'm 85 days in.
Yeah,
there's no way I'm going to break the streak. Like now it's just like I'm terrified to break the streak.
Yeah.
Okay. My recommendation is a jacuzzi. Babe, let's get a jacuzzi, babe.
We've talked about
Ron
that.
said, is it a personal question to ask people if people see a therapist? A pretty unusual thing here, but I understand it's much more common in the US. Yeah.
I don't know if I think there's still stigma.
I think everyone should go get therapy.
Yeah,
I would love to. I just, it's expensive.
You got new health insurance.
Is it covered?
Yeah.
Is yours covered?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been, COVID has stopped, but I have, I started seeing a therapist in 2014, usually like once or twice a month, and kept that up until COVID. And sometimes it was cool. The coolest thing about it was that oftentimes I would go in and not even feel like I had anything to talk about. Like sometimes I would be like, this is happening and this and blah, 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 blah. But other times I would be like, yeah, everything's great. And that was kind of important because it was like the baseline of like, okay, this is what that looks like. And then it also, after I went for a while, and I got to like know my therapist a bit more, what I could do is sort of imagine how she would respond to things. So when something was happening, I could imagine like, okay, when I talk about this next time, this is kind of what she would say. And then this is what I would like. It's almost like you're able to have like a mini therapy session just with yourself because you're kind of used to the dialogue and stuff. And it's kind of the same thing as like exercising and stuff. Like you got to go, it's nice to have that third party, that objective third party to just tell you like, sometimes tell you nothing. Sometimes tell you that, a way you're feeling is reasonable or valid or like, just it's really helpful. It does not mean it is such a bummer that there can be that connotation of like, well, you're a crazy person because you go to a therapist. Like literally there was nothing even specifically that like kicked off me going. It was just like
I think it's like you go to the dentist for dental health, you go to the doctor for your physical health, you go to the freaking therapist for mental health. Like,
yeah,
should just be part of the, what is it called? The
wellness.
Yeah, wellness. There you go.
Holistic
wellness. What's up? All right, stress relief for me is doing something completely different from what I'm doing. Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Dogs are a good stress reliever as well because when they do something wrong, they're like a little fun kid to have fun.
It was very cute because I walked out to take a break and I went in and just like sat in our bedroom and just kind of like, okay, on the floor. And then Finley walked up, who's new. He's a corgi. He doesn't really understand. He doesn't understand emotions all the way yet, but he just kind of walked up and just smiled. Like he just checked and it was very nice. Oh, now he's growling at me.
Andrew says, stress relief for me is to walk into my closet and scream or break a plastic spoon.
In my closet and scream.
Let's see.
Oh, we got these. You know what? This has been very distracting in a lot of meetings, but I got on Heather's recommendation, I got some of these like little fidget cube things. And these are great. I don't know if it's stress relief or just sort of like ADHD things, but there's a lot of just goodness that comes from being able to fidget with something. And like sometimes you just like in one of these endless Zoom meetings.
I told Tom to get a fidget thing because he likes to
fidget with things.
He likes to fidget with things, especially when he's on the phone. And he was on the phone with his mom, and then he dropped his freaking EOS R
onto
Canon
the leg
EOS
of a C-stand.
He dropped his camera. He dropped his beloved camera. Okay,
because I was fidgeting.
And you
with
guys
it.
know Tom. For him to drop his camera was like literally dropping his baby.
It was the back LCD landed right on the metal leg.
It was so, stand. and like his reaction was to be so mad at himself, which I was like, oh, why are you so mad at yourself?
I was like, I shouldn't have been like.
It's an accident. It's not like you did it. Yeah. So anyway, I was like, go get a fidget spinner so that you're not fidgeting with other things.
This is $12. You dropped it earlier. It didn't matter.
Yeah. Let's see. Heather's got some strong willpower. See, I wouldn't have said that. And I still wouldn't say that because I exercised for 85 days in a row. It's like, see, now I can say that.
Yeah.
Sucker. Not you, Dominic.
What did he do?
I'm talking to me.
He complimented you.
And it's like the greatest stress reliever ever. The thing that I would say about exercise is you have to find the exercise that works for you. I have generally been into fitness for like most of my adult life. My favorite way to exercise is to do weight training in the gym. I can't do that anymore. And it's really expensive to kind of build our own gym.
Everything's like also out of stock.
Yeah, and everything's out of stock. So now we subscribe to a thing called Les Mills, which is I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a YouTube specifically for exercise stuff.
On demand.
Yeah, exercise on demand. It's a subscription. They have Body Combat, which is my absolute favorite thing, but they have weight training, they have yoga, they have dance and bar and hip hop and all things for $15 a month. And that's what I do. I just turn on a program and go. Anyway.
And they're really well produced also.
Yeah. That's how I feel about learning to skate. Some days it gets really hard. My feet hurt a lot, but the feeling on the pavement outweighs every struggle. That's awesome. What's this?
Mentists for the therapist. You go to the dentist, you go to the mentist.
Aubrey says, yep, I gotta say, therapy is one of the best things I've started doing. After my accident, I thought my life was over. She helped me to see that is not true. Yeah. Yep. That's why you have two.
Well, yeah, so luckily, and I don't know how this happened actually, because it dropped like this onto a metal thing from, me it was far. And just directly on the screen, and it broke the screen protector that was on here because I have a glass screen protector, but there was like no other damage. Like the screen is fine, touch is fine, nothing's crooked or anything. So like the little $6 screen protector took all of the force and fixed it. I don't know, because everything's been fine, and I've been using it consistently to double check it. So thank God. But yeah.
It's replaceable, babe.
I know, but it's expensive.
Real quick, Jessica, it's the first 5 minutes of exercise. It's always the hardest, but once you get going, it's fine. That, and you never regret a workout. Yeah. Ever. Like, that never happens. You never regret a workout. And I always tell them, and not only do you not regret it, you feel amazing after. You feel super accomplished. You feel strong. It's like, why wouldn't you do it? I'm just kidding.
I was riding my bike all the time, but it got too cold for me to go before work.
I'm so kidding. I didn't mean to do that. I just want to smile at you, babe.
Uh-huh.
Explanatory Live. Wait a second. Why does one mic have a windscreen and the other does not?
Oh, we tried things. You can
Explanatory Live. Were you here at the beginning?
We were having issues.
Yeah. 85 days exercise. Proud of you. Thank you. Yeah, I just started with like, just do a workout. It doesn't have to be, because I used to work out to try to like lose weight and look a certain way. And I just, that's never the way. It's like making YouTube videos to get 10,000 subscribers. It's not the way that you want to approach it.
Right.
That's a very discouraging way to approach it. So I was like, instead of tracking vanity goals, I tracked performance goals instead. So, I mean, I think that applies to YouTube too. Think about like, how can you make a better video? How many videos can you make? Same with workouts. Like, how many workouts can you do? How can you optimize the way that you're working out? And the rest will kind of fall into place. So,
yeah.
They should make the camera out of screen.
I don't know how that little screen protector comes in like a 2-pack for $6. Worth it.
How are you feeling, Tom?
I feel okay.
You want to talk a little bit more?
What do you want? No.
Well, I'm still excited about our topic.
Are we doing that today or are we doing another thing?
I don't think we can do it today.
Yeah.
It's already been like...
Yeah.
Well, let's just drop in the...
Sure, we could just, at the very least, we could play with Ecamm's interview.
Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're dropping...
A link?
Oh my God.
What happened?
I totally thought you went live on your channel and I like freaked out.
Oh, no, we're logged into my account, but we're on your channel. Everybody would people would have been like, oh, you're over here instead of.
Oh my God. This is not what I would want on your channel. I'm so like, I love you guys, but you know how I feel about Tom's channel. There's just that level, and
Let me just point out. So we did a live stream on my channel last week and Heather was there. She's been on every live stream I've done in 2020 on my channel. And I love having her there. Other people love having her there. Someone today left a comment on that stream that was like, 2 more like this, please. But she always feels like it's Tom's way. And I appreciate that you want to I appreciate that you value
this
my
content
thing.
Is not for the Tom Buck YouTube channel.
But you are for the Tom Buck YouTube channel.
Well, if you think I am, then fine.
Yes, and everybody here does too.
All right, so here's what's going to happen. We drop the link. Basically, you can jump on stream with us and we don't have a topic because we'll save that topic for another day. Maybe we'll do it. We'll probably do it next week. Okay, so next week, we're going to be talking about, I want you to think about it, okay?
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to tell us about misconceptions about, what you identify with. So now you have a whole week. Oh, actually, it's Thanksgiving. Well, everyone's supposed to be at home anyway, so we'll just go live, okay? Well, we should talk about things that make us thankful, not like misconceptions. How we're on misunderstood.
The week after that, we could do that. But the topic was interesting because it was sort of something like the example I threw out was, vegetarians are healthy. You're like, well, Oreos are vegan. So not necessarily. And then you can kind of go into that because sometimes if you tell people like, oh, I don't eat meat, then they go like, oh, you're from California, you're vegetarian. You must live that crazy California healthy
literally,
lifestyle.
I just went to the dentist and my hygienist had she's been here for 5 years from Wisconsin. And she was like, oh, I thought everyone in California used electric toothbrushes. And she was wrong. And she said she almost had to quit because it was physically so hard for her to clean
all the gunk out of
Yeah. So anyway, that's just obviously you can go more, I was thinking about I've been called Oriental before, which is
like a rug.
Which just, that was literally my response, the rug. And there's nothing wrong with it. I don't take offense to that, but girl gamers is another one. So there's all these like labels that we want to be able to give you a chance to,
just discuss it. It's a cool thing, and it can be as like goofy and lighthearted as you want. It can be as in depth as you want. It's up to you. But
the goal is to hopefully learn about a side of people that shed light.
Yeah, to more like learn about the people, not the label so much. So
exactly.
Like just because someone is a part of this group, it's not.
We don't want to encourage division. We want to do the opposite of that.
Yes.
Whatever. What's the word for that?
Encourage unity. Discourage division.
Boop, 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 boop. You should run for president. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. Okay, so right now we dropped the link. So that's for future. We dropped the link and we're just going to bring you on and say hi.
Dominic said she froze like a Zoom teacher.
Who, me?
Yeah, I should do that in my classes.
Dude, dude, are you kidding? I was terrified. I
didn't know what happened. I was like, it's the link. It's fine.
Okay, so I dropped the link in the thing and it said Tom Buck and I thought it was going to say Heather Just Create because it's my channel. It said your channel.
Logged into my
and I was
account.
like, oh my God.
Yeah, we're streaming on your channel.
I just don't want... anyway.
Also, Ron pointed out that he's like, we don't have Thanksgiving here, so next week is just Thursday.
Okay, we'll cook and we'll have all of our food here, babe.
Sure. Or we could stream in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, we could do that too.
There's more space.
Okay. I'll click if you guys need me. They should create a new YouTube category called Tom Buck. Yes.
Demonetized.
Tom just reminded me I have Oreos in my pantry. Okay, straight up, I follow the Oreos Twitter account and I love their Twitter account, but every morning I just want Oreos.
She walked out the other day out of nowhere and she was like, do we have Oreos? And I was like, we haven't had Oreos in like months. And it was because they had tweeted something. So it's very effective marketing.
Okay, so let's have someone. James, click. Let's do it. Someone's got to kick it off.
I don't even know what's gonna happen. Honestly,
I know. Just
I was going to tell you to do it when I was in the other room, and I was like, I'll just be the guest.
I'm Irish. Bring it on. I'm the most disappointing Irish person ever for anyone who enjoys stereotypes. Well, I love your accent, Ron. So far, you haven't been disappointing.
And I was raised Irish Catholic. Actually, there's Irish. Wasn't there Irish in my... Yeah, there was, right? I don't remember.
You don't remember.
I just remember Croatian when I did my DNA test like a year or two ago. It was like, you're like 17% Croatian. And I was like, huh, interesting. My people.
Wait, where do they pop up here?
It should, yeah. It should. You get a little phone ringing thing. It's like somebody's calling in.
Which topics are off limits? None. I mean, YouTube terms of service. But, that's pretty much it.
You can talk about the YouTube terms of service. You can't violate the YouTube terms of service. Yeah. Oh, James.
Here we go.
So this is how this works. Let's see. So James is in the green room. Wow,
okay,
it's so fun.
He's to the left.
He's having snacks.
Wait, we need to come over here. No, I gotta go over there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I add it to the...
Why don't we share here? Let's just share your microphone.
Okay. Like this?
There.
Hey!
We can see James. We can hear James.
Can you hear me? Yes.
Oh,
yes.
We also got Aubrey.
Are you going to join right now? Let's just put everyone.
She's in the green room.
Okay. Let's see.
We can add a third guest. Hello!
Hey.
Oh,
it's like a good chunk of our mastermind is here.
Oh, yeah. James is not a mastermind.
I said a good chunk.
No.
James is its own mastermind.
What's up, guys?
Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hi. Is your name Aubrey? Did I catch your name?
What's it?
Oh, yeah.
That's Aubrey.
Aubrey, can you hear us?
Nice to meet you. I'm James.
Yes. Finally. Hey, it's good to finally see you.
Yes.
Aww.
It's good to see you. So Aubrey is amazing. She has an incredible story.
Yes.
If you want to know all about it, you can click on her channel and check it out. If you want to talk about people that have had like multiple lives, that would be Aubrey. But we're like honored that she's here.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
So,
What a
what are you guys up
teaser.
to?
So I'm actually still at work. Well, it's just my living room,
I was
but
gonna say, it
I
looks
have
like
you
you're at
guys on dual monitors, and I'm paying attention to a virtual fundraising event that I need to observe.
That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Nice. I love the hat.
Yep. As for me, I was just, what do you call it? I just filmed a video and now I'm like on Final Cut Pro, but I kind of paused for a few minutes. Check
Nice.
this out. Thank you.
Oh, yay. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, we're happy to be your escape.
We just wanted to say hi.
Yep.
Trying to click these buttons here.
Fantastic.
So, let's see here. Aubrey, real quick. We've done this in the mastermind, but can you do a quick like elevator pitch for what your channel's all about?
Oh, there we go. So I'm still gonna practice this, but basically I had an accident about 5 years ago and I almost died. 5% chance to live. Woo. But I did. So here we go. So let's make life awesome and celebrate. Appreciate. Which I love how y'all showed that today.
Aw, you're awesome, Aubrey.
We got up north of 60. We got people. All right. Let's see here. James.
What's your channel?
Yeah. Who are you?
So I film mukbangs, which are eating broadcasts, and so I film that with my husband Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Nice.
Awesome.
We had sorry, up north of 60 was here, but then left. If I made a mistake, you can join again. I'm sorry.
So, quick question on your guys' end: are you able to change where people's faces are?
That's
is
what I'm
this
trying to figure out, honestly. There's Aubrey.
Oh.
There's James. There's us.
Oh,
And then
cool.
there's us and James. But I guess I can't move you guys around. So this is actually great, like learning.
Yeah, we're testing this out.
Oh wait.
Glad to help you.
Yeah, thanks, Aubrey. You're the best. Do you have StreamYard Pro, James?
I do not have Pro. No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I have the second level, but not the highest level.
Oh, we can do this.
Oh wow.
But we can't decide who is where. So here's us, and
Oh, you
here
can't like move that box.
here are our guests. Can I move the box? Oh, I can. Look, there they go.
Wow.
Oh, well, that's
Look, it
All
looks like
around.
we're them now.
Welcome to the couples table.
Oh, yep. I'm like,
How do
pull
I-
right up, huh?
Wait.
Well, if you guys ever do live streaming on your YouTube channel or actually whatever platform, we are using Ecamm.
We're learning Ecamm.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did, but okay. For some reason, we're in the corner now. Now Aubrey's in the corner. Also,
Nobody puts Aubrey in the corner.
James is here. Cool. Well, here, that didn't make sense. Do we have other questions for our guests? I'm sorry, I messed this up, and I can't undo it now.
That was my wife.
Aww.
Nice. I've never met your wife, but I appreciate the support that has been given throughout all the years. I'm sure you do too.
Oh,
now we
yeah.
have up north of 60. Oh, wait, add left, add right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We've got up
Wow,
north
we
of
can
60.
move the chat.
He's looking sharp now. Let's see. Now
Can
we're
we,
in the
like, add
middle.
4?
I think we can. Let's see here. We're gonna go for it
We're
now.
gonna try this.
Oh, this is better.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is so cool.
This is way better. Hello.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing tonight?
Wow,
Oh,
you look. I mean, you look and you sound amazing. I love your lights.
Oh, wow, thank you. My internet connection is pretty slow, so I might look a little bit pixelated here, so I do apologize. About
it looks terrific.
Up north of 60, what is your name?
that. My first name is Dave, but my YouTube channel name is Up North of 60.
Cool.
What's up, Dave? Cool,
Nice.
Cool.
So what's the channel about? Tell us all about it.
I guess I live in the far north in northern Canada, up in the Northwest Territories, so I'm just below the Arctic Circle. And I do a lot of bushcraft, survival, extreme cold weather, winter
Cool.
camping stuff. And I share that with my viewers. So that's kind of what I'm into.
Okay,
That's
so
awesome.
here's what we're gonna do. You know what we should do? We should like try to do something that we learn from everyone's channel that watches us.
That would be cool.
So like camping and survival stuff. Like we should totally like, okay, we watched a video by Up North of 60. And
we
now we're
didn't
gonna
die.
try to do this. Yeah. Or we watched a mukbang by James and Mark, or a motivational video by Aubrey.
Yeah. See, we watched the mukbang, and then we got motivated to work off the calories through survival. And then we learned how to survive.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
Anyway.
So, yeah. I'm going to let you take over interviews because you're a better interviewer than I am.
So what's up, guys? This is cool, though. It looks
I will
good.
point out, though, that Ron said my face when I play with stuff for the first time is adorable.
Oh, yeah. He goes into Tinkertown mode.
Which, yeah, I know this was stressful before, but I got these amazing new lights right before our stream today. I'm so excited about them. And, yeah. And I see Dave is using the Shure SM7B, the classic. And it sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds
Well, thank you.
really good.
Now, Tom, let me tell you the reason why I own this, and I'm sure you've probably heard this many, many times. But back in maybe May or so, I was looking at potentially doing a podcast and looking at some equipment, and I wanted to bump up my audio game because audio is obviously half of what you're presenting. So I start Googling different audio interfaces, and of course I came by your channel. And as a result of that, I bought myself a Shure SM7B. I bought myself a Rodecaster Pro. I even bought a Rode Pod mic, which is
there
just
it
to the
is.
left of me here.
Cheers.
So the Rode Pod mic is here. And I use this for any guests. I can only afford one Shure SM7B at this point. So yeah, it was great. It was a good, honest review, and I had to say thank you for being so objective about it and giving as much detail as what you did. So whenever I buy something, I really need to do a lot of research on it in advance. So it takes me like a long time to make a decision. And it almost seems as if I'm searching for confirmation bias sometimes. Like I just want
sure.
people telling me that
Absolutely.
what you're buying, and you were the guy that done that for me. So
Oh,
Just
well,
want to
thank
let you
you.
know.
Awesome.
I appreciate that. Oh, now we're over here.
great.
Oh, and then Aubrey's back. Boop, there we go.
Sorry.
That's awesome.
Dog.
It's no worries. Cool. I like having everyone here, but I don't want to keep people here if they don't want to, if we've done our parts.
So
But now we know how this works here. I will show real quick. I'll let you take care of a thing because Ron was asking. He's asking me to check out my new lights.
we got to show you some lights. But yeah, if you guys, James, Aubrey, Dave, thanks for being on. Feel free to hang out, but also feel free to leave because we
Look at this.
we have no. Oh, look at that.
Oh man.
There's
that
gonna be a
is
review
nice.
about this at some point, guys.
Oh yeah.
He's so excited about these lights. It's crazy. I'm not the tech person. So I don't know why I would be happy about these lights, but they look cool.
Yeah, I can go all into it. But I had these little guys, and then I got the big ones. They're 4 foot, like.
What lights are you using, Dave? Because they look cool.
They're just like a strip light. I'm not sure the brand name of them. Let me see.
Okay.
Here.
I think Tom has a strip light.
I have strip lights, but my
I think they're
problem
called
was
like
lights are flickering in all my videos, especially if I do like any kind of like 60 frames a second or like slow motion stuff. All of like I have very cheap LEDs. They're just flickering. And so I finally was like, I need dedicated video lights for effects and things. And I love these little ones, but they're just not big enough or bright enough. And then these ones only come in a 2-pack. So you have to get 2 of them. And they're 4 feet long. 30 centimeters. I think that's 30 centimeters. And they're amazing. You can change the colors and they can connect with each other. So I'm psyched.
Also, really quick before you guys go, can Aubrey, James, and Dave, can you guys like chat in the chat? Some people are asking a link to your channel.
Oh yeah.
So just be like, oh, it's me in the
For
chat.
sure.
So everyone can click on
Give me
you
a
and
second.
go see you. Or leave a link. You can click on the channel, can't you?
You should.
Oh,
Actually,
you can't click on the channel. So leave a link to your channel. Can you do that?
Yeah, you should be able to just leave
Yeah.
the URL in there.
Cool.
All right. We can hear Jane.
Cool. Well, it
Hear
was.
me.
This has been super fun.
Yeah.
We also got
So,
Aubrey.
okay, guys. Thanks for being here. Let me
It's
scroll through.
it's been great. Next time we do call-in stuff, we'll do.
We'll have a
do it more
topic,
organized.
yes.
But we can't thank you enough for being.
Thanks
our
for
guinea
jumping
pigs
on. Yeah, you guys are awesome.
on a weird show that has ended up being pretty fun.
Yeah.
So
No
these
worries. I
are.
was
Thanks
gonna
for
say, guys,
having us.
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
guys want to do a conversation sometime about, just kind of the ins and outs of YouTube, I've been a creator now for quite a while on YouTube.
That would
and
be
I-
amazing.
You know,
Yeah,
like how
that'd be great. Well, we should really do this with like each of you guys should have your own show.
Yeah, I have a
You
weekly
can-
podcast that I also struggle for topics on. So
I know. Why don't you? Hello.
Yeah, I know. So I might be reaching out to some
Yeah.
people here.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
all right,
I mean,
guys. Thanks for
cool.
being on here.
And then
Right.
you guys.
Bye. Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Let me click the minus. I could give them
Bye.
applause.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. They are
Somebody was
leaving.
asking about the
I'm
lights.
scrolling through the comments. Boop, boop,
So I
boop.
forget where it was, but I saw someone ask lights. They're the
I'm searching.
Nanlite Pavotube 30C. And they are great because you can, obviously they're RGB lights. They have effects. They don't flicker because they're dedicated video lights. They're big enough that, it's like very yellow. They're big enough that the light could be like potentially pretty soft and like nice.
This is funny. Dominic was like, he held it up, and I just saw a review video flash before my eyes.
It'll happen.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna lie, I never ever ask for free equipment. But when I did the review video for these little lights, I hoped that the company would see it and be like, "You want the big ones?" They didn't though. They did see it and they were like, "Cool video."
Tom, okay, you know what you need?
A lot of things.
You need like an agent because you are like so shy about talking to people, and guess who's not?
There you go. It's not so much that I'm shy. It's.
Oh, you
it
have
goes,
your own mic now.
It goes into the the integrity.
They're called the
talking.
nanotube.
Nanlite Pavotube.
Babe, type in the chat, babe.
Yes.
There you go.
These are the Nanlite Pavotube. They come in different sizes. So they have these little guys here. These are about a foot long. And they do the same thing. They have, RGB color. They're super bright. They can run on battery. They can run on power. These ones have magnets. I don't have a pole, but like if something were magnetic. Oh, wait. It kind of works there.
I'll put it up here.
They're magnetic, so they can stick on stuff, which is very, very cool. And then these are just the big brothers, but they come only in a 2-pack or a 4-pack. But they're so cool. I've been seeing them all over like people's channels, and they always look amazing. And I got just so tired of video flickering that they're kind of pricey, but I was just like, you know what? I've been wanting them forever, and it's going to solve so many problems, so just do it. And I'm glad I did.
All right. I think we're at a good point to end.
We have made a mess. We've talked to people. The dogs are zooming
fighting.
around over there.
Yeah. Not fighting. They're
Gene has
wrestling.
just been cursing me for it's a mixture of thanks and curses. So sorry, you're welcome.
All right. So,
Just thanks for hanging out with us.
how are you feeling?
I feel cheered up.
Oh, good.
There we go.
Good. See, you guys are great.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's therapy.
Awesome. Jared's here. Jared.
Oh,
Better late than never.
he's fresh off his cameo on Caleb Pike's channel.
Sweet. Oh, Preston was here. Awesome. Still liked it. Well, okay. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We will stream during Thanksgiving. I think we might stream earlier, though, because I don't know.
Because some people do like early Thanksgiving, like they have the dinner at like 1, and other people do the evening dinner, and I don't know. We're just here, so like we're gonna make lasagna.
I think we'll do a lunch. Let's do like a lunch, like an afternoon.
We just like eating anyway, so we don't want to wait.
Yeah. Who wants to wait till dinner, So join us for Thanksgiving. I'll post on all of the social media, and Tom will post too when we go live.
And it won't be a work day.
And we'll tell you, yeah, it won't be work day, so you have the whole week off next week
Yeah, I
too.
know.
So yeah. All right. Good hanging out with you guys.
Yes.
Sorry we didn't end up going into the topic. We should retitle this bit.
Yeah.
But
We will
out.
get there. We gave a little preview. We tested out. This was a nice,
we had a whole. It was fun.
testing
it was fun.
show.
Okay.
It's time to clear a table.
Oh, we don't have to do music, huh?
I can. We don't have to, but we can.
Well, let's just do it. Okay.
Just
Good night,
for-
guys. Peace out. Have a good week. See ya.
There it is. There's the music. Wait.